This is the Wikipedia page for gratitude trap. The gratitude trap is a type of cognitive distortion that typically arises from misunderstandings regarding the nature or practice of gratitude.
Gratitude traps also overlap somewhat with the phenomenon of musterbation,
Musterbation.
a term coined by psychotherapist and psychologist Albert Ellis to describe self-imposed expectations that are unrealistic or otherwise unhealthy. Musterbation, really?
Masturbation.
The phrase gratitude trap can refer to one of several related but distinct thought processes.
The most common interpretation of gratitude trap describes a self-oriented thought process involving feelings of guilt, shame, or frustration related to one's expectations of how things should be. Shame-based gratitude is the attempt to reject or suppress legitimate negative emotions in the name of focusing on the positive. See, I find that to be toxic positivity as well.
Comparative gratitude, also known as the could be worse trap, occurs when a person de-emphasizes real sources of stress or dissatisfaction by attempting to force a feeling of gratitude for not being in an even less desirable situation. That's pretty funny. Seeing that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, there's times where it can be helpful to do this, but other times it's very much not.
Uses the term gratitude trap more narrowly to describe irrational feelings of indebtedness, interpersonal relationships. Quote, the phrase gratitude trap describes an elusive ugliness in many relationships, a deceptive kindness, the main purpose of which is to make others feel indebted. Often its victims feel guilty because they don't feel grateful and don't want the burden of reciprocating, but nonetheless think that they ought to.
In Kenner's view, gratitude traps typically are rooted in unearned guilt. That is, feelings of guilt which stem from thoughts or actions that are in fact not wrong, and about which guilt is not warranted. The form of gratitude trap that Kenner describes is often experienced by victims of gaslighting or other forms of emotional abuse.